The Australian Farm Institute has recently finalised research looking at the future of agricultural advocacy organisations in Australia. The research was triggered by concerns about the future viability of farmer organisations. A lot of them are facing declining membership, a shrinking resource base, and struggling to be effective in representing farmers. The research identified that the deregulation of the agriculture sector in Australia during the 90s, plus the communications revolution, has basically taken away a lot of the monopoly that farm organisations had over communications between farmers on the one hand and policymakers and consumers on the other. So that's dramatically changed the environment in which those organisations operate. And a lot of them are struggling to reorient their activities in order to adjust to that. When we looked internationally, a lot of the organisations involved in advocacy have become very strong service organisations. So in other words, they provide a range of services for their members, part of which is their advocacy. And so the members are attracted because they can get individual benefits from those services, and they also know that someone's advocating on behalf of their industry. Farm organisations in Australia haven't really adopted that sort of a model, and that seems to be the big challenge in front of them, to create enough benefits for individual members to join up while still being able to be effective in terms of advocating on behalf of the industry. That's one of the main conclusions out of the research, and it was interesting. One of the ironic parts of the findings were in a survey that we did of farmers, more than 80% of them said it would be essential to have strong, robust agricultural advocacy organisations in the future to help agriculture survive. But most of them